Hello and welcome. Last week we discussed about the various certifications that you need in the field of cybersecurity. We also talked about how relevant each certification is to the various roles in the cybersecurity. Now today we are going to discuss about specific skills that you require for specific roles in the field of cybersecurity. Let's dive in and see. The field of cybersecurity requires a lot of skills. So many skills that we cannot mention individually within this video. And so I've taken the courtesy of categorizing these skills into 9 main skill areas. So the first category is information security or assurance. The second is security operations. Third is cryptography. Fourth is network security. Fifth, internal auditing. Sixth, we have risk assessment and management. At number 7 is threat analysis. The 8th skill is cybersecurity frameworks. And lastly, authentication. So all the skills within the field of cybersecurity will fall in any of these 9 categories. So let us look at each of the category in detail. So we'll start with the information security or assurance. Information security skills are essential for protecting data and computer systems from unauthorized access or damage. You require a strong technical background in areas such as network security, encryption, and vulnerability assessment. You also need analytical and communication skills to enable you identify and address potential security risks and collaborate with stakeholders to develop effective security strategies. The second skill is the security operations. Now, security operations skills involve the ability to monitor computer networks and systems for potential security breaches or suspicious activity, and to respond to incidents quickly and effectively. You require technical expertise in security tools, incident response, and security monitoring. You also require strong analytical and problem-solving skills to detect and respond to security threats. Now, the third skill is cryptography. I find encryption both interesting and challenging. When you talk of the DES, 3DES, AES, it's interesting. But when you dive deep into how they actually work and start talking of the transpositions, substitutions, and permutations, the mathematics is a bit challenging. And that will tell you why, since its approval by NIST in 2001, the AES has remained an industry standard to date. Coming up with such standards is not simple. Cryptographic skills involve the use of algorithms and techniques to protect data from unauthorized access or modification. The skills require a strong understanding of encryption, hashing, digital signatures, and key management. You must also have knowledge of the latest cryptographic standards and protocols to ensure the security of sensitive information. So the next skill we look at is network security. Network security skills involve the ability to secure computer networks from unauthorized access or damage. These skills include a strong technical background in areas such as firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, virtual private networks, and CM tools. You must also possess analytical and problem-solving skills to identify and respond to potential network security risks. The next skill we look at is internal auditing. Internal auditing skills involve the ability to evaluate and improve an organization's internal controls, risk management, and governance processes. You require knowledge of auditing standards, risk assessment methodologies, and information technology. You must also possess analytical and communication skills to identify and report on areas of improvement and management. The next skill is risk assessment and management. Now, the risk assessment and management skills involve the ability to identify and evaluate potential risks to an organization's assets, operations, and reputation. Also, skills to develop strategies to mitigate those risks. You require a strong understanding of risk assessment, methodologies, data analysis, and risk management frameworks. You must also possess communication and collaboration skills to work with stakeholders to implement risk management strategies. The next skill is threat analysis. Now, threat analysis skills involve the ability to identify and assess potential security threats to an organization's assets, operations, and reputation. You require knowledge of security tools and techniques, as well as data analysis and threat intelligence. You must also possess critical thinking and problem-solving skills to develop effective strategies to mitigate threats. The next skill is cybersecurity frameworks. Now, there are several cybersecurity frameworks, and we will talk about them in our next video. So, take your time, subscribe, like, so that you don't miss on more of the frameworks. So for today, we just talk in general. So skills in cybersecurity frameworks involve the ability to implement and maintain a cybersecurity program that aligns with a particular framework. Here you require knowledge of the framework's core functions, categories and subcategories, as well as risk management, compliance, and governance frameworks. You must also possess communication and collaboration skills to work with stakeholders to implement the frameworks. So the last skill in our list is authentication. Now, authentication skills involve the ability to verify the identity of a user or system to ensure secure access to resources. Here you require knowledge of authentication techniques such as passwords, biometrics, multi-factor authentication, etc., and also know when and how to implement them. You must also possess analytical and problem-solving skills to identify and respond to potential authentication risks and vulnerabilities. So one thing that has come out clearly is that you cannot do away with communication and collaboration skills in the field of cybersecurity. These skills, among other role-specific skills, are essential for you to thrive in the field of cybersecurity. So as mentioned, next week we'll discuss about the various cybersecurity frameworks, how to implement them, and the basic knowledge of each framework. So thank you, subscribe, and stay tuned.